Well, this is as good a start as any. Me and Farkas just exited Dustman's Cairn, and I spotted some mammoths just wandering about over there, although I don't think there is a giant's camp over there. There appears to be something, but they must just be randomly walking about there. Anyway, probably best we get home. There's a lot of dangers between us and there. But before we do... Actually, what's my carry weight at? Oh, near maxed out. Never mind. We're going straight back. I was going to say about heading over towards the strange gesture, but Shrine Talos will do just as well. And here we are. I think I caught a disease earlier. Right, what is the Blessing of Talos? Let's actually look into this. So, 45 shouts for 8 hours. Time between them is reduced by 20%. That's fair enough. But I don't use shouts at all. I should use them a bit more. Now, shouldn't there be a shrine? Where's the shrine here? Temple. Oh, the Temple of Knarth is this. Well, this place is pretty snazzy looking. Good looking floor. Oh, very. Wow.
Any better?
The pain's a little less than before, but it still hurts bad enough.
More rest will do you good.
Is this like New Vegas where I can fix him up? Oh, no. He did not want to talk.
Has your fever cooled?
I still can't hold nothing down, but it's better than yesterday.
Try to relax. You'll be well soon enough.
Okay. What do you do? 25 stamina point. Damn right! Damn right.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
Ooh. Okay, can't... everything's regarded as stealing, but there's a lot of things I could take here. Ooh, vampire dust.
Don't even think about it.
Alright, where is he? What, Jensen? Oh, there he is.
Yeah?
Oh, you don't want to talk. That's fine, so that's the temple. Surprised there's no scroll of heal other. And a cure disease. Oh, that would be nice to take. Oh my god. I was going to say I don't see anything here in terms of reading material. Is that a note? Potion. Restore health. Blister Wart Monarch Butterfly Wing. That's all regarded as stealing. A spell tome of grand healing. Oh. I could not possibly do that. Or maybe I could. Oak flesh. Conjure and ghost. Yes, yes, and yes. I could steal everything, but oh, heal other. Well, there we go. It's one way to learn some new things. That is not a note then that I could read. Okay, so there's all of these books. USSP, Unwanted Effects Remover. I presume that is something else. Something here called Withershins. Gives one the restoration, so we will read it. Alright, says Kazaga. Kazaga, what a name. Why don't you want to talk? JK? See, when it's a 3, what's that meant to represent? Like an L? Like an F? Or J? JK? JK? JK put down his mug of mead and just stared at his wife for a few seconds. Finally, grudgingly, because every time I have this conversation, darling, it flows in alphabetical order. Just like I told you, I think the only way to stop it is to not talk at all. Couldn't you just be imagining this, said Kazaka patiently. It wouldn't be the first time you had an insane paranoid delusion. Remember when you thought the royal battle mage of Blackmarsh was hiding behind every tree with lewd intent on making you a middle-aged, fat, balding tailor into his personal sex slave? You don't need to be ashamed, but it's Shigareth's way to make us a little crazy sometimes. If you go to a healer, damn it, Kazaga, snarled Jacquet, and stomped out, slamming the door behind him. He nearly collided with Silyasat, his neighbour. Excuse me, she said to Jacquet's back. He clamped his hands over his ears as he stormed down the street. Turning the corner to his tailor shop, his first customer was waiting out front, smiling wildly. Jacquet tried to keep his temper under control and took out his keys, returning to the customer's smile. Fine day, said the young man. Gods, hollered Jacquet, sending the young man flying with a well-placed punch and dashing away. As much as he hated to admit that Kazaga was right, it was evidently time. Once again, for one of the healer's herbal's cocktails, Tarsu's temple to health, mental and physical, was several streets north, an impressive obelisk. Halka, the chief herbalist, met him before he came into the hall. How are you today, Zakai? Saf? I need to make an appointment with Tarsu, said Jacquet, in his calmest voice. Just one moment, let me see how his schedule looks, Halka said, looking for a scroll. Is this an emergency? Kind of, said Jacquet, and slapped his head. Why couldn't he say yes, or absolutely, or sure? Let's see, Halka. Frowning. The best I can do is next Mindas, so next week. Would that work for you? Mindas, said Jacquet. I'll be a complete psychotic by Mindas. Isn't there anything earlier? He knew what the answer would be before she said it. There was no alternative. In a way, he had forced the response. If only he had kept the conversation going until 5. No, said Halka. I'm sorry, do you want to make the appointment? Jacquet walked away, gritting his teeth. He wandered the streets, his head down to avoid all conversations, until he looked up and discovered that he had walked all the way to the wharf. A sweet breeze was blowing along the water, and he took several deep breaths until he felt normal. When his temper cooled, he could think again. What if this alphabetical conversation wasn't a delusion at all? What if what he felt wasn't paranoia, but acute awareness? He knew it was a classic dilemma. Am I crazy, or is there really something weird going on? We've all had moments like that, haven't we? Across the road was a shop called Paradox, what a name, featuring a display of herbs, crystals and vapours trapped in orbs. The sign in the window read Mystical Consultation, Sunrise to Noon. It was worth a shot, though Jacquet was dubious. The only people who generally came down to the wharf for healing were stupid adventurers who didn't know any better. Incense burned in copious billows of pink and gold, obscuring and then revealing the clutter within. Tijjic. To Jack? Death masks glowered down the walls. Smoking sensors hung by the chains from the ceiling, and the floor was a maze of bookshelves. At a well-worn table in the back, a small man wearing a headdress was tabulating a young lady's purchases. Okay, said the man, your total comes to 57 gold pieces. I threw in a restorative scale conditioner for free. Just remember the candles should only be lit after you invoke Goraflax the Unholy, and Mandrake Root does the best in partial shade. The customer gave a quick, shy smile to Jacquet and left the store. Please help me, said Jacquet. Every conversation I hear or get involved in seems to be arranged alphabetically. I don't know if I'm going insane or there's some kind of bizarre forces at work. To be honest with you, I'm normally a skeptic when it comes to your type of business, but I'm at the end of my rope. Can you do anything to make the madness end? Quite a common problem. Actually, said the man, patting him on the arm. When you get to the end of the alphabet, do conversations go to reverse alphabetical order or start at the beginning of the alphabet? Reverse alphabetical order, said Jacquet, and then corrected himself. Damn it! I mean, it starts from the beginning all over again, and I'm in agony. Can you call in the spirits and tell me I'm insane? Sure, Sariki, said the man with a reassuring smile. I don't have to, you're quite sane. Thank you, said Jacquet, frowning. By the way, my name's Jacquet and not Sariki. Unusually close, eh? Said the man, patting him on the back. My name's Octoplasm. Please follow me. I think I have just what you need. Octoplasm led Jacquet down the narrow corridor past the desk. The two men pushed past dusty cabinets filled with strange creatures in liquids, past heaps of Neolithic stones, and past stack after stack of mouldering leather-bound books, into the dark heart of the store. There he picked up a small, squat, cylindrical drum and a book, and handed them to Jacquet. Vampirism, Daedric Possession, and the Withershin Therapy. I keep forgetting the name of the book, always sort of ties in at some point, says Jacquet, squinting his eyes to read the book in the gloom. What in oblivion does this have to do with me? I'm not a vampire. Look at this tan, and what's Withershin Therapy, and how much will it cost me? Withershins, from the old Cyrodiilic Withershines, or Witherscenes, which means backwards, said Octoplasm in a serious tone. It's the art of reversing the direction of things in order to gain access to the spirit world and break curses, cure vampirism, and trigger all manners of apotropic healing. You know the story about the guy who was told that slaughterfish live in hot water? So he said, well, let's boil them in cold water. Xenophus, said Jacquet instinctively. His brother, having taken a rather esoteric upper-level course in Cyrodiilic philosophy as an elective in the Imperial College 31 years before, and immediately wishing he hadn't. And what do you do with a cylindrical thingy? Octoplasm lit a candle and held the object over it so Jacquet could see more clearly. All along the cylinder were narrow slits where Jacquet peered within. He saw a succession of old black and white drawings of a naked man leaping over boxes, one frame after the next. You spin it like so, said Octoplasm, slowly whirling the device clockwise so the man within leapt over the boxes over and over again. It's called a zoetrope. Pretty neat, eh? Now, you take it and start spinning it counterclockwise, and while you're doing it, read this incantation I've marked in the book. Jacquet took the zoetrope and began spinning it counterclockwise over the candle. So the little naked man, which within seemed to be bound backwards over the boxes. It took a little coordination and concentration to keep whirling at a steady pace, but gradually the man's awkward and jerky back jumps became more and more fluid until Jacquet could no longer see the individual frames flipping. It looked like a little humanoid hamster on an endless reverse treadmill. While he continued to spin the zoetrope with one hand, Jacquet took the book in the other and read the underlined passage. I say zoetrope. I actually think it's a geotrope. Geotrope? For context now, it's actually Zaki. It's a Z, not a J. Don't know where I pulled that out of, but anyway, Zaki. And it's a zoetrope. So I was right about that and somehow made out zoetrope but couldn't make out geotrope or Jacquet, so it's Zaki. The zoetrope, counterspin, 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 pull my wife from the rut that's in. I invoke the goddesses Bothia, Canarith, and Dressus, or instead of crisis, it's Drysis, to invert my potentially metaphysical crisis. My old life may have been rather pointless and plain, but I dislike the prospect of going insane. Make the pattern reverse by this Withershin. Zoetrope, counterspin, counterspin, counterspin. Making sure nothing happens here. As he chanted the spell, Zaki noticed that the little naked man in the zoetrope began to look more like himself. The moustache vanished and the hairline receded. The man's waistline expanded and the buttocks sagged to the shape and texture of a half-inflated balloons. Scales approximating his own Argonian pattern appeared. The man began to trip as he bounded backwards over the boxes, taking bigger breaths and sweating. By the time Zaki reached the end of the incantation, his twin was clutching his chest and tumbling end over the boxes in a freefall. Octoplasm took the zoetrope and the book from Zaki's hands. Nothing seemed to have changed. No thunder had rumbled, no winged serpents had sprung out of Zaki's head, no fiery explosions, but Zaki felt something was different, good different, normal. At the counter, when Zaki pulled out his satchel of gold pieces, Octoplasm merely shook his head. Our treatment radical such of effects term long the what can't we naturally charge no charge naturally we can't be sure what the long-term effects of such radical treatment are. Obviously, you know, that was me reading it backwards. Feeling the first relief he had felt in days, Zaki walked backwards out of the shop and down the road to his shop. So let me get this straight. If I go the whole way to the front, I'm guessing his wife was speaking alphabetically. I didn't even... do you know what's terrible? I didn't even notice that. Maybe it's just the way I speak. Why don't you want to talk? Let me see. Couldn't you just be imagining this? Oh, right. It didn't really, didn't really happen. Ah. I thought it happened maybe at the start of the book. Okay, well. That is mine. That was a nice wee read for the day, and a nice wee temple, and a very nice bonus. Over to Jovaskar. It'd be nice to be a member of the Companions. I know the whole... Like, it's kind of mad when you think about it. By taking your time, in 7 hours, we have kind of done this little area. And you look around Skyrim and you're like, damn, there be's a lot to do. But, yeah, in this episode we'll get a good bit more round at Whiterun.
Yes?
After we get through the quest line here to see what... there's obviously more to this. I imagine that with a fragment, either they have the rest of the fragments, or something to that degree. Anyway, let's give it a wee save. Hey, Skidjor.
Watch what you're doing. Ah, you're back. I'll speak with Farkas about how you handled yourself. Come back later.
Do I get XP for that? Oh no, you don't get XP. It's not the way this game works. That's what happens when you kind of jump between... Oh, Harrowmere. So that means Lydia should be somewhere.
Some nights I dream about the mists of Sovngarde.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
Well, I'm to come back. Well, that's fine. I want to do a wee bit of adventuring anyway. In terms of quests... The closest thing I've got... Oh, we've got to get the bounty, and we've got to read the steward's note. And we've got to go talk to the strange gesture, so we'll kind of wander our way around the main road to that area. After we collect our bounty. So I'm just checking here. Read the steward's note. That was given to me by your mom? I thought I'd read that note. Apparently not. Thomas Explorers, I apologise for the secrecy, but I'd rather not speak about this in front of the Jarl. In the event the information I received is incredible, he has enough on his plate as it is. You see, earlier last week I received a tip from an unnamed source regarding a potential assassination plot in the Jarl. Now, we take all threats seriously. It's difficult to just know how credible this is, and with everything that's happened as of late, I don't have time to investigate myself. That's why I'd like you to head to Arcadia's Cauldron and check their ledger for any suspicious purchases, in particular poisons. I've asked Arcadia to leave you a copy on her counter. Look over it, find out who purchased bottles over the last few days, and confirm their reasons are legitimate. In the meantime, I'll have our cooks check every piece of food, bottle of mead and leftover breadcrumb to be sure nothing's tainted. If your investigation turns up nothing, then then I know the information received is false and the Jarl is safe for the time being. If not, I hope someone of your reputation can take care of the situation swiftly. Okay, so there's a wee bit more going on in this city than we originally thought. I don't mind that. As I said, we're taking our time. We're enjoying the series, the graphics, the relaxation that Skyrim brings. But I do want my bounty. So I don't care. Where is he? Oh, he's sitting here, is he?
All this standing around is rubbish. I'm not a man. I'm a weapon in human form. Just unsheath me and point me at the enemy.
What does it mean to be Dragonborn?
It means you can kill dragons and steal their power. Even speak with a dragon's voice, they say. There hasn't been a Dragonborn seen in the land for centuries. Not since Talos himself walked the 7,000 steps to High Hrothgar.
Who are Greybeards?
They live in seclusion on the slopes of the Throat of the World, the great mountain of Skyrim. They are masters of the Way of the Voice. If you really are Dragonborn, they're the ones who can teach you how to use your power. Maybe we'll meet in the field. Just pray we're on the same side.
It takes a while to make a dress, Dagny. You have to be patient. But I don't want to be patient.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Like to decorate my home? No. The bandit leader, Radorn's retreat, is dead.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
No worries.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Irlith.
Please keep your weapons sheathed in the Jarl's presence.
How did Dark Elf become a housecarl?
Balgrup and I share a battle bond. We met as youths and forged our friendship in the fires of war. When he became Jarl, I insisted on serving as his protector. He had no cause to argue. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so. I've got my eyes on you.
Stormcloak's uprising. The cost of goods has doubled. I'll need more coin if I'm to provision us properly.
Our coffers are nearly empty. I can scarcely afford to pay the guards, and we need every one of them in these troubled times. You'll have to make do with what we have, Proventus.
Yes, my lord.
Obviously, things aren't going too well here. What does a
never
housecarl do?
I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife, so you can imagine the dangers. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade.
Proventus, you must help me. We need to convince my brother to...
Mind yourself in front of the Jarl.
What would you have me do, Hrongar? Your brother is the Jarl. You know I can't question
What's his brother?
judgment.
I'm not
Didn't know
asking
that.
you to defy the Jarl, just to open his eyes. Use subtlety and suggestion to turn his thoughts to the war. You're his steward. He'll listen to you.
Leave me out of your intrigues, Hrongar. If you have something to say to the Jarl, say it with your own tongue.
More going on.
You are a welcome
What
guest.
threats
but you must
does the
deal
Jarl
with-
face?
Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, ambitious and unscrupulous nobles. Sometimes I think his own children want him dead. And those are just the physical threats. Assaults on his sanity are another matter entirely. Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries and incompetent bureaucrats. Sadly, I'm not allowed to eliminate them. Well, not yet anyway. I've got my eyes on you.
I love when you're standing about, you can hear quite a few conversations you would normally, at least I've never really heard. That's really cool. We'll, of course, be joining both the Imperials and the Stormcloaks. The Imperials first, I would imagine, and then we'll not be touching too much of the main storyline because I think it crosses quite a bit with the Civil War. I vaguely remember. Gosh, it was so long ago. Who's this? Daniel.
Need something?
Maybe.
Yes, sir. Just what you see here.
What's he got? Right. What would you buy off me? Oh, he would buy. Well, you're one of them unique ones that would buy near anything. Except you've also got, like, no gold. No, you really have no gold. I'm gonna leave you with absolutely no gold. No gold for you, sir.
Safe travel.
Right, let's go to the cauldron and see what's going on here. Love the we goat and chicken just running about. No health and safety laws needed here. Did I not look at the ledger previously?
Stock of potions and alchemy reagents. I'm glad we're friends. I have something for you. Here.
What?
Hello, friend. Be careful out there.
Where be these ledgers? Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's see who bought what. So, Sundus bought a stamina potion. Oh no, Commander Costas. Oh, that's Sunday, right. So, the Commander bought a stamina potion. That's okay. Lydia bought a potion of strength. Elia, the Huntress, bought a true shot potion. Danagay, extreme healing. Nord Warrior, cure disease. And Imperial Mage bought a potion of magicka. Horangar, enhanced stamina. Priest of Archay, a virulent poison. War Maiden, well, I think I already know what the problem one is. Bought a blacksmith's potion. Breton Ranger, potion of resist. Farengar, an enchanter's potion. Oh. Bellathor's general goods, potion of haggling. That's how he's so good at it. Another Nord Warrior healing. Nord Stable Boy bought a lingering potion. Poison. A malign one. Uthgerd the Unbroken, minor stamina, and a potion of the night for Ulvestein Greymian. Okay, so we know there's two people that fit the bill there as a bit of a problem to us. Let's look at the map. The Hall of the Dead and check the stables. Because a virulent potion. I would believe. I don't know. I would blame the Archay priest. I don't know what Archay is. I think it's more of a. Is it like a dangerous god? We'll find out. I'm gonna go to the Hall of the Dead anyway. I'll have a look around here. Maybe the stable boy's doing something. If it's... What do you do? Ooh, more health. More stamina. Do you know what, Archay? I'll take the health. Stamina's good, but health is even better. No. Skeever tail. Find the potion. Skeever trouble. Since no one else seems to be doing anything about it, I've taken steps to rid ourselves of this skeever problem. Please do not eat this cheese. It is laced with a dangerous poison. I repeat, this cheese is for skeevers only. If you feel the need to take a bite, I implore you to look in the mirror first and confirm that you're a skeever. If so, then you may eat it to your heart's content. Poison sliced goat's cheese. I'll take it. And the plate. I guess he's not going to fix his skeever problem, is he? Oh, just head up this way. Skeletons just must be part of it all. Death blow of something. Why not? I'll have a little look at this. Firstly, what is it up? Block. That's not too bad. Okay. We will read it a little later. It's a 20-pager, that one. While I don't mind reading, he's also not the problem. I don't see anyone here. I think someone would be, I don't know, like chilling about here. Nope, nobody. So many books. Though it is Whiterun, so I would imagine that once you get past like the first 100 odd books, there'll be like wee unique ones here and there, and each major hold will have lots of similar books. Eventually it'll get to the point where we'll be so used to getting them that it'll be not confusing, but it'll be like, oh, well, which one have we not read yet? That'll be more the problem.
Good to see you. I'd say the city's... But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. What can I do?
was gonna
Blades,
say, I don't know.
helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Oh, she got all her gold back. Good job. Take my bow. I will give you one of these. You can take all my steel stuff that I'm carrying that was pretty heavy. You can take these. I'll do. Do I have more?
Good luck out there.
Where's Horomir? There he is.
We've stopped. You're not going to fire me, are you? Of course. Just throw everything in the sack. And if you see my shoe brush somewhere in there, let me know.
Job.
Hello. Looking to protect
I'll remember to
yourself
take everything
or
off
deal
him
some
next
damage?
time. Oh, no. Though the dwarven stuff looks sick. We'll be buying more of them later on. This will free up heaps. I'll keep them for later on.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Cheers for that. Ooh. Nah, I can't even make the Orcish one any, or the Orcish blade any better, because I don't have anything. Don't have any of the Orcacalcum or Oricacalcum. I know that sounds wild, but that is the name of the greenish ore that the orcs use. I don't think the stable boy's trying to poison the Jarl. That doesn't sound right. Then again, you never really know. Let's have a little look here. Oh, man, he's dead. Stable hands note. I'll leave his stuff on as a sign of respect, but I will take that.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar.
Aye. Right stuff.
Mindy. Bandits. By order of Balgruuf the Greater and any able-bodied men, the bandits in Redorn's retreat have been... Oh, no, wait. Hold on. We've... Bounty for Crosstooth. Rumour has it the Forsworn raiding parties have been pushing further and further east along the Jarl Mountains. The arrival of Legate Fassendil has prevented further incursions, but they failed to apprehend their leader, Crowstooth. While Crowstooth has been separated from her forces, she is believed to have fled with considerable spoils. In an effort to end this threat, anyone killing Crowstooth may claim her stolen loot. Mercenaries like infamous sellsword Bjordmund Windstrider have been seen heading into the mountains beyond Darklight Tower. While they could be after the treasure, it is feared Crowstooth is gathering these forces for a renewed assault. Any capable warriors for their aid in dealing with this potential threat. Annural. Real. Right. Home decorating guide. We'll have a look at that later on. Where's my stable hands note? The Silent Moon's camp. Right, what's this gonna say? The Dark Elf was smart to choose me. Scars aside, I can pass as a stable boy easily enough. I'll tell the shopkeep I got bucked by one of the wild ones and landed face first into the briars. I'm smart like that. The other bandits always poke fun at my face, saying I look like a newborn babe, but when it comes in for handy jobs like this, after seeing how well the Dark Elf pays, the entire gang will be looking for a razor pretty soon. Speaking of which, I'm supposed to meet my mysterious benefactor back at the stables and not at the Silent Moon's camp. Not sure why, but he says if I'm followed, it's best I stay in character until I clear the city gates. Well, I hope he doesn't sneak up on me while I wait. I nearly saw myself the last time, but I'm a smart guy, I brought this tome to help me find him. Thing is, I opened up and I can't for the life of me figure out how it works. Only a matter of time, though, for a guy like me. Silent Moon's camp. Well, that kind of works. We can go see the Jester. It took me so long to realize that you could actually hitch a ride to other cities. Probably 1,000 hours worth, and I did not know that. Because back in the day, you know, I wouldn't have really watched anything online. You know, you had to just kind of figure things out as you went. Because this game is, what, like 11, 12 years old? Pretty old. Hey Siri, when did Skyrim release? Uh-oh. You're not gonna land near me, are you? Oh, thought that would be easy enough.
You're not gonna believe this, but I think I dropped my weapon back outside the city. Oh wait, no. Here it is.
I'm assuming you're not gonna land, but you're gonna fly around menacingly. I mean, I love how no one's really taking notice of you, so I'm gonna keep on walking. Nothing I can do. Ooh. 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 Loads of green butterflies. I hear Nernroot. I will admit, I love the original Nernroot design. That new one is pretty cool, I will say. But I still love original Nernroot. It's cool. Nope.
Izmir, you did it! You killed the dragon.
Yeah, now there's another one running about. We'll try and not think too much about that, I suppose. Another farm on our left here. What's this one called? Oh my god, look at the cow! It's a big fluffy cow. That's how the... Oh, Glyndwin.
Need something?
Well, apparently...
Huh?
You don't... want a few words. What's this here? Tundra Homestead. See, I was able to just grab a bee out of thin air. Tell you what, though, it's been a really good day for butterfly wings.
This belongs with official form or business.
Can I? Won't go Thalmor killing just yet. They probably would batter me. Need to pick your fights early on. And that just mightn't have been the one. And there's a storm rolling in. Oh my god, right to the head. What a shot. That was impressive, I must say. I'm impressed. Is this not where I was meant to go? Elder's junk chest. I mean, it's a lot of junk. Feels like stealing. I don't know how this ended up here, and I don't know who that belongs to. But we will just, we will pretend it does not exist, and we will walk on. The jester must be a wee bit further on up. See if we can beat the storm. Probably won't be able to beat the storm, but that's fine. Ah, what a nice breeze. In real life, not in game. Get to a certain stage where you're in like a little pod and you get like weather effects and all. Future of gaming. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, Cercio.
Ah, bother and befuddle! Stuck here. Stuck! My mother, my poor mother. Unmoving. At rest. But too still.
Problem?
Oh, poor Cicero is stuck.
Cicero.
Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking mother to a new home. A new crypt.
Who's that?
Ah! Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see?
Who was that? A Dawn Star one?
You need something?
Nothing, I'll be moving on.
Well, alright then.
Pale? But we're like we're nowhere near the pale. Okay. It was so rude of me to walk away, but...
Ah! Bother and befuddle! Stuck here. Stuck! My mother, my poor mother.
I have to really listen to this.
Crypt, but...
Is there some way I can help?
Oh, yes! Yes, the
Bit creepy, Emily?
stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there, off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me. But he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
Okay, where's this guy? Lorius's farm. I'm assuming Lorius doesn't want to help him for a good reason. I'm gonna find out here he's like a weirdo or something. Definitely something a little whacked about him. Maybe I'm being harsh. Let's see. I don't believe I'm being harsh. There he is, Vantus.
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now?
The little man needs your help with his wagon.
That Cicero feller? Tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone?
So what's the problem? Surely he'll pay.
Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting
Bit
involved
skooma.
in that.
You have a point. What can I do to help?
Well, there is something. There's a guard patrols the road that crazy jester is on. He passes by pretty often. You could report the fool. You know, say he's done something against the law. That will at least get rid of him for me. What do you say?
Don't condemn an innocent man.
Fine, suit yourself. But you're wrong anyway. Just look at the fool. I don't know what it is, but he's damn well guilty of something.
Alright, let's convince him.
I thought we talked enough. Unless you've reconsidered my offer. That Cicero needs sorting.
You know, you should just help him.
Look,
Oh.
Yes, you're right. Fella might be nutters, might not. But fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
You need something? Talk to my husband. Vantis Lorius. Or just Lorius, if it's all the same to you.
Woodcutter's Wife, Blackbriar Mead. He had like a load of Songs of Return. Wow, there's a lot of volumes of that. Gentleman's Guide to Skyrim. So much reading material. But I want for some more adventure. Right, Cicero. Where are ye? Wait, what time is it? 8 PM? Wow. It's not as dark as it normally is. There's that pale guard still walking about.
You need something?
No. Here, Mom.
Poor mother. Her home seems so very far.
I talked to Lorius. He's agreed to fix it.
You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you. Here,
Wait a minute, my mother.
For your troubles, shining.
I have a vague memory of this guy.
A few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again. I will wait for Lorius. Oh yes, Mother and I will wait right here until he fixes our wheel.
But it's empty.
I will wait for Lorius. Oh yes, Mother and I will wait right here until he fixes our wheel.
Imagine like we come back and Lorius is dead or something. Something wild like that. I doubt it, but I don't know. We're right about one thing. There's something really creepy and off-putting about him. Wait, the halted stream camp. Oh, that's a massive bandit encampment. I'm gonna go with get some assistance. I'll go get Lydia, and we're back. Just need to retrieve Lydia because more companions is better, far better.
What can I do for you?
Who's on? Who are you?
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Damn, it is dark. I just love pulling this out because it's so nice looking. Honey, I'm home. More accurately, Lydia, I'm home. I'm assuming she is about here.
Up for a little hunting? Lead the way.
Nice. Okay. Now that you two are safely back in the fold. I keep saying I'm going to sort out my books, but we've not got around to that just yet. At least I've got a wee... right. Dustman's Cairn. Probably the closest thing to it. We can just walk due east. By the way, I will say that I am doing guides for every location as I'm doing a 100% run. So if there's a guide, or if any where you want to know specifically about, feel free to have a little look, and I should have a little guide to it. Okay, damn, it is dark. Can't see none. Well, it's a fair bit that way, right? We will wait till morning. You can see the way it sort of changes. There we go. Sort of bit of sunrise. We can pull out our Orcish Warhammer. That almost just dropped from the sky. It did. It did drop from the sky. It's one thing I love about this in-game engine. It does stupid things like that. there's a giant running about, but not in this case. No giant about. I wonder who's trying to kill the Jarl. Dark elves were involved, or a dark elf, so I love the lightning effect from his little axe of Whiterun. I was given that for becoming Thane, I believe.
Get them!
What? Is that a bear? Oh. Don't go that way.
Is that it? Is that your best? Give up while you still can.
Impressive that he thought he could get away with that. You funny looking mage.
You don't stand a chance.
Prepared to die.
Someone there?
Thought I heard something.
Definitely something weird going on there, like. Ooh. Like I put his head. Ooh, an ebony arrow. Hello. Loads of ebony arrows.
Die, damn you! Are you prepared to die?
I'm coming. You better watch out. I'm gonna slowly. Wow. Yeah, we've already read that book. Notes in the Lunar Forge. Oh, dwarven armor. Sick. Staff of Fear.
We've stopped. You're not going to fight? Right. Let's trade.
Right.
That's what you said, right? You wanted to trade?
Okay, I apparently won't sort by weight. Kind of surprised by that.
Right behind.
Is that a bear? It must be a bear. Whatever it is, it needs to die because it's making really loud, annoying noises. And it must be at the other side of the wall. Brilliant. Okay. There he is. Hello. You are not a wolf. You're a big old bear. Ooh. Hello, big fuzzy bear. This ain't right. He was very loud, wasn't he? He was not a very quiet bear. Need a muzzle on you. Right, what we're reading here. Assassin's Journal. Find the assassin in the upper floor of Dragon's Reach when the Jarl is unoccupied. The bow has long been a player in the game. It's toppled many a piece from the Jarls to kings. It does so with outsider sound, save for a rattling crown on a bloodstained floor. And yet it's been far too long since it's had a chance to tilt the board. Relis Jarl failed to topple a piece. Dram took the flesh but not the soul. Drain took the flesh, but not the soul. And the game went on without incident. Now the pieces sit idly by, refusing to move in their comfort. Even now, I take aim at this target. I hear their indolent yawns through the draw of my bowstring. Yet the board cannot remain level forever. With the bow in my hand, it will tilt once more. However, the timing must be right. The toppling of a piece rings hollow in a thunderstorm. I must wait for a quiet moment, one that's intimate when the Jarl is not engaged of talks of wars and dragons. If the battle for Whiterun comes to, or for Skyrim comes to Whiterun, it will be forced to redraw. But there will come a time when he sits idly by his grand hall, unbothered by the world. In that moment, when the Jarl has a chance to finally breathe, I will sneak my way to the upper floors and make sure his breath is his last. And when I take my leave, cloaked in her shadow, all anyone will hear is a rattle. Right, we'll read that later on. Iron ingots. Take the candle, because apparently that's an option. So whoever it was training here. I'll take that as well.
I must confess.
Okay, so apparently someone's going to try and kill the Jarl. I have to stop him right now. Straight in. Let's go save the Jarl. Don't know where the assassin's going to be, but we'll be ready for him. He's up there.
My lord, our provisions are running dangerously low.
Ooh, this guy's not having it, is he? He does have an ebony bow. Oh, shadows. Look at this here. Like no one cares.
I'll need more coin if I'm to provision us properly.
Our coffers are
We
nearly
can
empty.
never rest easy.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
I found the assassin to carve him.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
I'm sure this will all change soon enough. Once we get the Civil War right and going. How's our little friend, the sorcerer, doing? I'm never going to take anything from in here, because it is incredibly satisfying looking. Looks like you can't really take anything.
I tried applying for part-time work at one of the Battleborn farms. I figured they must pay well. I still haven't heard back from Alfeld.
Oh man. So many potions. Bread. Cheese. Well, hey, if it'll let me take that, why not? Let me take the goblet, but not any of the other silver. Like, that makes a lot of sense. Guessing most of his books are no touchy-touchy. Which I guess makes sense. There's just a lot going on here. As I said, I'll leave it all, because, you know. It's just, look at it. Is it not aesthetically pleasing? It is very aesthetically pleasing. Incredibly. Anyways, so covered a lot today, read a lot today. Let's have a look at the map and quests. So, gotta do. Oh, well, ain't doing you for a while. That's for sure. That's far away. Dawn Guard, the Red Guard woman. Guess we don't really know where they are. Retrieve Nettlebane. Speak to the Greybeards. They're all main missions. Amrin's family sword inside Hult. Oh, we were speaking to Amrin earlier. A lot of these are just joining places, just doing wee random quests. Few things. We'll have to visit Riverwood to trade, because I'm sure his inventory will have, you know, refreshed. Maybe revisit Helgen again, work our way around to Orphan Rock. There's Exalted Stream. I think it's just a camp. I don't think there's an interior to it. I could be wrong, but I'll have to see. And I need to sort out, as of now, I'll have to go sort out these. Work out what I've read, what I haven't read, because some of the ones that has the eye beside it, I haven't actually read yet. So, yeah, loads of exciting things in the next episode. I will see you all over there. Thank you for watching.